Hello, friends. How are you? Hope you are doing well. So, as we discussed last time, that we are going to discuss now the questions which board members shall ask about ESG and the board of directors should ask when exercising oversight of the company's management and disclosure of ESG matters. This has been categorized, these questions has been categorized into different categories of strategy, governance, stakeholder engagement, and disclosure and transparency actually. So we will discuss different questionnaires here which board shall ask and ensure for overseeing the company's management and disclosure for environmental social governance matters. So first let us see the category strategy. What can be the questions related to the strategy? First question is about, is there an integrated corporate strategy which includes goals and targets for financial and environmental and social performance or governance performance? If not, and there are two different separate strategies, how are these strategies are linked internally, and how is the link explained in the corporate reporting actually? Then we think about what are the key sustainability or ESG factors which affect the company's strategy regarding risk and opportunities. Next question in the strategy is, which factors affect the company's short-term financial performance and non-financial performance as well? Is there a long-term value creation process is in place or not? Then, does the company have a documented method for assessing material ESG issues or finding out materiality topics? Then, is the strategy consistent with the information that the company has identified as material, including ESG information? Does that strategy include measurable targets and the KPIs for the identified and prioritized materiality topics? Are these sustainability objectives reviewed by the board? What is the frequency of reviewing the sustainability objectives? Is ESG information integrated into the risk management framework? And does it provide insight into emerging risks that may not be captured by the traditional areas of risk management, either operational, financial, and so on? Then we move on to the governance category. What can be the questions the board can ensure and they can ask, like, are key areas of corporate governance addressed in the report, including commitment to the corporate governance, culture and leadership, board composition and its functioning, compliance, risk appetite, executive compensation, controlling the shareholders and stakeholders engagement? Next question is, how are ESG issues integrated into governance structures and processes, including risk management, control environment, compliances, board composition and disclosures? The next is there an internal audit function and a process to ensure the accuracy of the financial and non-financial information, and does it include ESG information as well? Then third category is about stakeholder engagement. Now, first of all, the company shall identify who are the company's key stakeholders. So this is the first question. Who are the company's key stakeholders and what is the process to identify the key stakeholders? And on what basis we are defining the identified stakeholders as key stakeholders? What are the factors to be considered, like influence and interest of the stakeholders? Does the board recognize its responsibilities to stakeholders beyond shareholders? Next question, is there a mechanism for stakeholder engagement and grievance redressal system? Are the process and the results of the stakeholder engagement disclosed publicly? Are we sharing that information? Is that relevant information disclosed to affected communities in an understandable format and the language as well? The next category questions are from the performance. What is performance? What is a question related to the performance? How does the company's performance compare with its peers, including on the management of critical ESG issues? How does reported performance compare with the company's internal management dashboards or with the previous history? Does the reported ESG information align with the material issues and the priorities of the company? Are the links between ESG and financial performance explained? The next category questions are from the disclosure and transparency. So, who is the primary audience for reporting or for the disclosures? What information they look for and they need exactly? Does the company disclosures meet their information needs? And the next question is about which frameworks should be used to report and why we need to use the frameworks, that particular framework, to report sustainability information. What are those frameworks which have been adopted? For an example, like GRI, IARC, SASB, TCFD, CDP, which type of disclosure frameworks the company has adopted, and should it be reported together with the financial information? So these are the questions which board can ask for identifying the monitoring and measurement related performance for ESG matters actually. Thank you very much, friends. We'll meet soon in the next discussion. Thank you very much.